How's it going, guys? We're taking a look at the Rimworld Westernization mod today. Let me just go ahead and change my name. Good to see you guys. So we are going to be taking a look at Rimworld today, the Westernization mod specifically. Good to see you, Carlos. And let me just pause here and jump right in. So basically, we already have a game started. I've called it the Regulators after Billy the Kid's famous Regulators. And I'm hoping that from here we can have a pretty cool setup. And I've actually already played, I think, 2 years in the game. So I've developed this colony quite a lot. I think you guys will be somewhat impressed, but if you guys could give me any tips, please do. I'm not a master at Rimworld. I like to play the game, but I'm definitely not a master. I think we've got about 10 people here, and we'll take a look here. So one thing I'm not really that good at, that I'm just slowly learning, is the caravan system. I love it. I think it's a really cool addition to the game. I'm just not very good at it because I end up not taking enough food, and I end up not knowing exactly what to do. I think generally you have to kill everybody on the map if you're in a attack situation. But it's been tough. Nonetheless, if you take a look at our guys, we have Western guns, the Colt revolving rifle. We also have a bunch of cowboy hats here. Some of our guys don't have weapons, or some of our girls don't have weapons as well, because this is, they are pacifists, essentially. They refuse. And we've also managed to take some modern weapons from our enemies. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm basically just collecting as many items as we can. We are, of course, collecting psychoid, which is, you know, a lot of people that play Rimworld don't take psychoid because you do end up getting a lot of colonists addicted, and it can end, honestly, in a disaster for your colony. And we're also collecting smoke leaf to help with relaxation, as well as a bunch of food and meat to make some pemmikins. So right now, I'm actually going out here to look for some more animals. We got quite a lot of animal meat, if I'm not mistaken. Back here, a lot of animal meat, but it's going to spoil pretty quickly, which is why I've already ordered these 2 campfires to start producing actual simple meals. And I'll actually go ahead and prioritize refueling that campfire. Hey, Erwin Rommel. Hey, Laurent Midima. Good to see you all, guys. I will go ahead and fast forward. Now, the caravan request is for 8 Winchester model 1873s, which is, of course, with the Westernization mod, you get to get all these old Western weapons. They're pretty cool. In fact, we have a bayoneted model here, a superior one. So I might get rid of one of these weapons that's not so great and actually give Speedy the bayoneted model there. And just a very interesting situation, guys. Of course, right now I'm preparing for winter, essentially, but I'm also considering possibly heading out and attacking a bandit camp. I just don't know if we have enough men, and if any of you guys know, like, how many men you should have to attack bandit camps, make sure to let me know. Now, Speedy's undergoing a major break risk, so I'm going to do probably not the greatest thing in the world. I could make him take psychoid here, which is sure to make him feel better, but he could get addicted. I'm going to have him smoke a smoke leaf joint. He could still get addicted to the smoke leaf, but the withdrawal is not as serious as the psychoid, as you can imagine. I'm also thinking if we attack an enemy, we probably need to take some grenades, some Molotovs, things like that. Just gonna go smoke it there in the corner. Good on you, son. Good on you. Okay, we definitely want to refuel here because this is affecting our ability to get trade information. Oh, wow. Wow, Speedy Herbalist. So I guess he might be addicted, or excuse me, he could be actually allergic to smoke leaf because that just caused him to pass out, which is kind of funny, kind of sad at the same time. Fast forward here. And we need to get somebody to refuel. I mean, for all we know, there's a trade ship above us right now, and we absolutely want to trade as much as possible. We're going to take a look here at the world map, so you guys can get an idea of what surrounds us, essentially. What I've been tempted to do, because now in the game you can basically have 2 colonies running at the same time. This is our home right here in Small Elbow Hills. And essentially, you know, we're kind of here at the end of this tiny canal. What I want to do is go into the Blue Stump Swamp and try and survive in a tropical swampland. Now, that's not easy. We've also got some bandit outposts here, the red darts, that I'd love to attack. But again, guys, I don't think I've played the game long enough to perform a perfect attack unless I know exactly what I'm doing. That's really the only way that would work. We're also getting a lot of simple meals because to go on the caravan trips, the simple meals actually do a lot better than the pemmican. Even though the pemmican lasts forever, well, not forever, but a very long time, like a year or two, it's, for some reason, people eat very large amounts of it. So even though this is 75, it's very deceiving because when the colonists actually eat it, they eat like 20. 50-50 chance to get addicted, says Carlos. I didn't know that. Interesting. Ah, thank you, Limert. So we need like 6 men or something. Okay, so Limert's giving us a better idea here. And I'm definitely going to save before I head out, but I think that's a good idea. Head out with 6 or even 7 guys with weapons. And you're right, we definitely don't have the best equipment. In fact, now that you've mentioned that, I not only want to finish the Marlin here, but I want to finish our armored vests. I think that would help us big time. Ooh, somebody's making a sculpture. Good job, Two Guns. So people are finally being a little more, trying to create a little bit more fun. I'm actually going to go to put a horseshoe pen right here to maybe increase the fun level. But yeah, this is definitely the biggest colony I've had in the game. And we actually made chem fuel from wood. I'm not sure what the chem fuel is used for. I'm guessing it's stronger than regular fuel, like, you know, regular wood. But that's just a guess. Okay, exotic goods trader. A trade ship is passing nearby. Yes! So what I would... Well, we'll see what we can buy. How about that? We'll never do social. Okay. So we can't talk properly because of our health issues. We could buy some caribou. It's very expensive. I'd rather actually sell them stuff. Now, the simple meals I need for myself... But the smoke leaf joints and the yayo, the psycho leaf, refined psycho leaf, psychoid leaf, excuse me. We could sell them some of that, make a little bit of extra silver, which we do need. I've already sold off my luciferium, I had that, and finally I can sell my uranium, yes! Thank goodness, and my plasteel. I don't need either of these, and I don't really want them. And this guy's got a lot of silver. So let's see here. Social neurotrainer mech serum. Wow! This could train a specific skill, that's pretty cool. I'm going to sell my Psychic Animal Pulsar. I hate this thing. And we've actually got some guys with serious kidney problems. So, you know, we could maybe buy a kidney, but I don't think we have the appropriate surgical setup to do a kidney transplant. I think the guy would probably be killed. The bionic arm, though, and bionic leg are pretty cool. If anybody has any suggestions on what to buy, let me know, and I'll consider it. I'm wondering if buying sculptures and things like that is worth it, or buying chess tables. Like, we do need to increase the fun level here, but I'm just not sure if it's worth it. So I'm looking at a lot of stuff here. I think maybe we should just go ahead and be happy with the fact that we've got some pretty cool items as is. Thank you, Lemert. You might be right, man. That was... Lemert is saying we shouldn't use drugs. It'll destroy our colony. He might be correct. Using the psychoid and the smoke leaf, it helps you in some ways, like in the initial stages, but he's right. You know, in time, it's really not worth it. And one thing I am going to take, even though he's asking for a lot, is the components. We always need components, and there are none left on this map, which is another reason I was considering leaving and moving to another area. So we'll go ahead and buy them from this trading company. Hold on there, Speedy. Get that silver inside. So silver is the currency, essentially. I think I should get some wooden floors in all of our homes, but gotta be careful. Need more materials, which I'm guessing in this case the materials are going to be probably steel. So I'll try to get some compacted steel here. We'll start mining. And I'm also going to start looking for some more animals. We could also harvest the remaining plants we have to get some food. Let's do that, that. Beautiful. So we've got a lot of food here that's kind of just sitting outside. Let me get 2 guns. He's going to go mine, but maybe Cass can prioritize hauling the corn. We definitely should have more than enough food for the journey. The issue is we've got, I think, 3 pacifists. And they are not going to be able to carry a weapon and won't want to. So that really leaves us with very few choices in terms of who to use. Let me get Speedy here to take that superior Springfield. I thought I could see the... Oh, yeah, so we can see. It's a normal SMG. I'll keep that. That's also a normal one. Pretty good. This is really good, the assault rifle. If we had more of those, we would do a lot better. Oh, cool. So look at this. They're using the chem fuel mixed with the steel here to assist in making that armor. What is that? Is that a... Did you just make a frickin' shell? We don't need shells, do we? I guess he's making more shells. I think we've got enough. Yeah, let's lower that. So he made 1 incendiary shell, which is pretty cool, all things considered. With the biofuel, we can load that into our mortar here. We've only got 1 mortar right now. We could certainly make more, but I feel pretty safe as is. $12-pounder Napoleon cannon. This is cool. So this is part of the Westernization mod. We can actually put one of these near our base. So I'm going to put this one right here. But we're absolutely going to need more steel to build it. So we'll just keep on, well, basically mining as much compacted steel as possible. But just like any biome, you know, eventually we're going to run out of resources here. So we do have to consider making a new colony. And like I said, that swampland, I really want to go there. There's a lot of food in a swampland. There's a lot of different ways to get food. The problem is, number 1, it's very hot. And number 2, the diseases are huge. Malaria is rampant. So you need to go there prepared with medicines, maybe with some, I forget what it's called. There's a specific antibiotic that can cure most of the diseases in this game. We need to grab that, and also right now we need to hunt some more animals. Let's go hunt them. Ooh, look at this. We've got a mega sloth. I always try to tame these mega sloths, but it usually ends in having my face ripped off. Let's go ahead and save. Let's take a look here. Lemmer Medema says, buy the rocket launcher. No, but we should. We will eventually buy a rocket launcher. It's not a bad idea. He says you should at least have 1 melee character to hold off enemies. Ooh, okay. So that's interesting. We actually do have melee characters. Well, guys that want to be melee characters, but I've given them weapons because they're hunters. But we've got some pretty nice weapons. A Bowie knife. We can make a saber even. That's a good idea, Lemmer. Carly is saying, what you should do with pacifists is make them work, and those who aren't pacifists, give them guns. Yeah, that's exactly what we've done. The pacifists actually aren't even allowed to carry guns. They won't pick one up. They won't even transport one. Misaki is one of these pacifists. Garbage people. We're also trying to convince this guy, Bringa, to join our colony. Now, one issue is I kind of wish we had been bad guys. I think we ended up actually being pretty nice, so we're liked by the good factions, basically. The reason I wish we could have been bad guys is then I think we could have traded slaves, and I'd love to have sold this guy or purchased some new slaves. We only had it happen once in this game. We only had slave traders pass by 1 time. Hasn't happened again. Okay, we've got a major break risk. And it's with Speedy. So Speedy needs to get some speed in him. Maybe we'll just get him on the smoke leaf joints. It's not exactly the greatest medicine to use, but it will probably calm him down. There we go. Yep, sure enough. Oh, and he passed out. He's badly allergic to smoke leaf. He was originally, if we look at this, he was originally a wake-up addict, which is a, basically like psychoid. It increases your blood pressure, it increases your speed, increases your heart rate. So maybe we should start just putting him on psychoid, get him addicted to that. Lamiere here was just saying don't use the drugs in the game because it will destroy your colony eventually. And the worst drug, but also the greatest one in the game, is Luciferium, which basically increases the skills of your character dramatically. It also can get rid of some like serious damage that you underwent before, like, you know, damage to your internal organs. But over time, if you don't take it, you will go into a berserk rage and actually try to kill people, which is insane. I know, it's pretty crazy. Let's see if those traders are still there. I don't think they are. Now, we can actually call another faction to come down. We can pay them to send traders, but of course, we need to have good relations with them. And I'm not sure that there's anything they have that we really need besides maybe weapons. So I might actually consider going out and getting a weapons trader to come here so we can get some more of those good weapons. Let's call Northwest Heezeron. Now, the creepy thing here is we actually have to pay to have them come here. Let's haul silver inside first. All the rest of it. If we don't get that silver near the trading beacon, it isn't considered for trade. Got so much pemmican here. Hi, Lady Chicken Sword. How you doing? Good to see you. Bing. Sorry, guys. All right, we're going to fast forward, but we are getting prepared for sure to go on that journey. Oh, look at all those deer. We got to go for them. Wait a minute. We got a raid. Okay, you guys can finally see this colony in action. Group of pirates from the Red Darts. There's only one. One thing I've noticed, I think I wanted to change our setup because it's too easy. Do you guys know if you can like make it a little harder while you're already in a game, or do we have to restart? I think we might have to restart. Now, he's got grenades, so that's definitely a cause for concern. I'm also going to see if I can't put Speedy on this gun, or Onisan on this gun. Let's man the steel mortar. Get Grunt as well. Where the hell is he? Where's the enemy? I don't like losing sight of him. There we go. Alright, he's definitely going to try to destroy our base here. Let's release our animals. Releasing the bear. Oh, you little bastard. He's going to try to break this guy out of jail. And it's actually another member of the Red Darts. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. We got him. We got him. We got him. Oh, the bear is down. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are definitely going to capture him if he hasn't... No, he's dead. He is dead. Wait. He might still be alive. He's taking some serious shots here, guys. One to the left leg, one to the left tibia with our chain shotgun. Basically destroying him. And a gunshot to the neck. You don't usually survive that. I'm going to go ahead and capture him. I'm definitely going to rebuild that. So let me get some architects on that immediately. But we could potentially have another member here join us. And we'll definitely pick up his grenades as well. We can use those if we end up attacking an enemy base, I'm guessing. It's okay, One Son. You can go back to your duties. I hope somebody helps the grizzly bear. Let's take a look there. Oh my gosh, permanent injury with the caught revolving rifle. Guys, that's one of our shots. We accidentally just hit our bear's brain. I think he's going to be basically useless. We might want to go ahead and put him down, get the meat off him, because I'm not sure that that's going to be useful at all. Okay, Grunt's undergone an overdose. He'll be okay. We can deal with the overdoses so far in the game. All addicted people will be dead, says Carly. Really? Like, there's no way to... I know that you can... there's a withdrawal, so you can eventually get off the addiction, I think, in the game. Got a lot of simple meals going on here. Stowe revenge. Uh-oh. So Egan's out here. He's got an assault rifle. Come on, man. Deal with it. Nice! Whoa! Just one shot. Right through the head. 2 shots through the head, actually. No wonder he killed it. So haul the corpse, of course. And I believe Princess is using that Colt revolving rifle. It's her fault that our bear is going to be basically retarded after this. There's no other way to put it. All right, and there's a psychoid binge here. I mean, a smoke leaf binge going on. Now, interestingly enough, Lemmer mentioned something about getting, that the fact that these drug-addled people are basically eventually going to die. And there is one guy that's been with me since the beginning of this particular game, who's just got a lot of issues. You know, he's got serious chemical damage from all the drug use and massive dependence on smoke leaf and psychite, as you can see there. So I'm thinking we want to get rid of Onasan. And if we go into this next gunfight, maybe he'll be the guy that I designate to hold the weapon, or maybe hold one of the Molotovs, something like that. I'm thinking that's going to be perfect, because if we attack with a Molotov, we could start burning down the enemy base, something like that, and he could basically be our sacrificial lamb. That's at least what I'm looking at. But really, most of the reason why I'm growing the psychite is to sell it later. Haul them leaves. Oh boy. Not see that. Get away, Cass. Get away. Is he really going to get killed by the rabbit? This is like Monty Python and the Holy Grail. No. Here we go. All right, get out of here. Let's see what kind of damage this hair did to Cass. My gosh, it bit him all over the place, man. That really was that hair from Monty Python's Holy Grail. Insanity. Okay, we got some fires going on, but thankfully the rain will likely put these out. Oh my goodness, look at that. The squirrel's on fire. Poor little squirrel. I also want to go ahead and order harvesting. Just everything we have here. Haul that rice, Speedy. I see why they gave him the name Speedy. He's the slowest guy. And let's see how he does on the psychoid here. Speedy's another guy I kind of want to get rid of. So let's go ahead and put him on the psychoid. Or the yayo. Yeah, he should be fine on that. So he's not addicted. I keep saying that. He's allergic to smoke leaf. He can't use it without being knocked out. So we're just going to keep him hopped up on psychoid. And remember, we did call ourselves the Regulators, which is the name given to Billy the Kid's gang. So we might end up becoming evil. We might end up going ahead and just attacking some towns for some easy money. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Make sure we refuel that fueled stove there. %, recruitment difficulty. That's almost going to be impossible to recruit him. But I've done it before. I've done it at 99% as well, so anything's possible, really. And let's go after these smaller animals. Sometimes you want to try not to affect the ecosystem, so you want to keep like some of those herds around so that they'll sort of like reproduce. That's what I'm trying to do, because in my last winter I almost died just because I killed like everything on the map, and it really didn't turn out very well. Get some campfires up. Fire starting spree, no! 2 guns is on a fire starting spree. This is really bad, especially since he's starting out in the woods. It's actually better when they start in base, because it's not going to affect you that much. You can basically extinguish it really quickly. Oh my gosh, not in home area, so we can't extinguish it. This is insane, man. This is insane. Now, we could arrest him, but I'm not going to do that. He will be out of this binge very soon. In fact, he's stopped now, but he's just started a massive fire. Good job, man. Really great. Now, hopefully that's going to go out. I'm actually hoping for rain, which I rarely hope for in this game. That thing is totally out of control. Totally out of control. I want to make sure he doesn't get to our wood. And thankfully it started raining. Very lucky. Go haul that wood, Speedy. So one thing that Lemmert's absolutely correct about is the smoke leaf addiction for these guys has been bad in terms of productivity. Because it does relax them and stop them from going crazy and breaking, but you know, at the same time, they go into these binges where they start all they do all day is smoke leaf, you know, and then they're not being productive, they're not working. It's a problem. Cooking simple meals here. And another reason is we don't want this stuff spoiling. So I'm going to have this guy make pemmican. And the other one make simple meals. Oh, we got another raid! Group of bandits from the Owl Gang. And once again, just one. He's got a Colt revolving rifle, though. That's a deadly weapon. I want to be careful. So let's grab everybody here. Get behind our defensive wall. Grab these guys. Get them behind our defensive wall, too. And I'm going to try, keyword try, to use that mortar. I've never gotten a shot with it. So I want to see if this time I can. I guess we have to wait. Can we fire here? Alright, we picked a target. Whoa! Whoa, is he gonna run away because of that? He might. I think we need to reload now. Oh, crap. I didn't see Grunt. Grunt just got a headshot. In the jaw, guys. Go, Grunt. Get out of here. That guy's a good shot, man. Now, we've actually got to reload the mortar before we can fire it again. It was cool to see it in action, though. Oh! Grunt's hit again, man. One in the jaw. One in the right arm. We definitely want to get him into safety here. I hope we react properly to this guy, Enrique. I'm actually going to turn this into a prisoner location, just in case we manage to take him prisoner. And let's release our animals. There we go! Oh, nice! He got another shell! Man. Okay, that revolving rifle is really deadly. Misaki can't really do anything here, but just basically hold the fort. Get closer, come on. See who else we can bring in to the fold. Just going to try to tame that Mega Sloth. I think we're going to have to advance on this guy. We have to close the gap. Come on, boys. Watch out, watch out. Return fire. I always like to see exactly where they get hit, and sort of, so I pause and take a look. We shot off an old, no, actually that was an old wound, a right index finger shot off. We've hit him in the right arm and the torso. Oh, yeah, he is down, man. And he's a surgeon, so he could be extremely useful. The problem is, after all those gunshots, he might need a surgeon. I'm going to go ahead and let these guys go back to their jobs, but I'm going to capture him. I'm definitely going to take that Colt revolving rifle as well. And we're going to try and actually, you know, bring him into our faction. Now, he's actually got a bandit scarf, so we know this guy is part of the bandits. Oh, no! Dude, that was the funniest friggin' thing I've ever seen. So this guy kept firing. The mortar kept firing, and this time it finally hit its target, and he is dead. His torso is shredded, completely shredded. It landed right in his stomach. Man, that's unfortunate. Sorry, mate. We tried. We did, man. We really did. But you're gonna be resting with the worms tonight. That's just not working out in your favor. That was funny, man. That was really funny. I didn't mean to do that. I honestly didn't do that on purpose. We could let him rot out here, or we can get him a proper burial, and that's what I'll do. First we'll strip him, then we'll bury him. No, you don't want to haul. Never mind. Cancel, cancel. There we go. Man, that was intense. Let's take a look at the chat here. Hey, Purple General. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you, Cam. Good to see you too, man. All right, so yeah, that didn't go as planned. We did manage to stop the attack, but, you know, we didn't take that guy prisoner because we blew him up with a mortar. Gotta be careful in the future. Let's get Archangel off that mortar now. And Grunt needs treatment. That shot to the jaw and the right arm, that's gonna hurt. So yeah, Grunt dropped his gun the second he got shot. Should be somewhere over here. But I think we're just going to have to use the enemy's revolving rifle. Because I don't know where he dropped it. Well, at least we know the mortar works. That's good news. It definitely works. We could build a few more of those. And we got the Napoleonic cannon up, too. Now, I was actually hoping to have it turn the other way. I didn't want it turned this way. Let's cancel that. I'm going to prioritize producing drugs right now because, yes, drugs are bad, but since our people are addicted to them, we need to have a steady supply or else they'll get really angry. Sometimes even violent, depending on which drug they're addicted to. Usually in smoke leaf, they don't get violent, but on the psychoids, oh yeah, man, it can get really nasty. Good to bring all that stuff inside if we can. And I hope Egan recovers all right. If somebody needs to treat Grunt, we may need to assign more doctors. I'm going to assign Archangel as a doctor as well. So let me order Grunt to rest until healed. Actually, Egan's already in that bed. We'll go to the other one. I think Mizaki also has some medical skill. Nope. Alright, we'll tend to him immediately. Also need to get somebody to clean up all this blood. Because this does actually affect your, the morale of your people. Like, if there's blood all over the place, they don't like that. For pretty obvious reasons. Delilah needs to go ahead and get a meal in her. Winter is coming, my friends, that's for sure. Hey, General Tiberius, how you doing, bud? Okay. It's cool. Best of luck with those, mate. Alright, so once Grunt is up and healed, we'll consider being the key word here, going on one of those trips to maybe take out the enemy's, like, outpost. Not their main base, but their outpost. I've never actually successfully done it without being killed, you know, without a few men being killed at least, and I don't know what it's going to bring us, honestly. And I might even bring stuff with us, because sometimes on the way you find trade caravans. But another thing I might do right now is just call one of the other factions and get a combat supplier over here. Hopefully we have enough resources that they're interested in that we can come up with a pretty good trade. So I'm going to get Mizaki here, sorry, Archangel, to actually call Northwest Hizaron. Or should we call the Alobia of the Forest or Eastern Thada? Let me try Eastern Thada. I haven't tried them yet. Their colony goodwill is only 7. So I'm actually going to give him some silver to increase that. And now I'm going to request a trade caravan, a gunsmith trader. And we're spending a lot of money just asking them to come, but I think it's worth it. If we're going to attack a place, we don't want to have the Wild West era weaponry. Now, some of the Wild West era weaponry is actually really good. Don't get me wrong. And also this mod is, you know, entirely about it. But if you have some modern stuff and you go up against Wild West guys, you stand a much better chance of winning, obviously. So that's the goal here. Get some more assault rifles, etc. I think that's going to be very important. Speedy keeps having, like, convulsions. This guy is not going to live for long. Let's start refueling. New recruit! Egan successfully recruited Bringa! Nice! So Bringa is now part of our posse. I'm sure he's going to go ahead and get some better clothes on. And we want him to also take a weapon. Please tell me he's not a pacifist. Let me give him this sawed-off shotgun. Although, you know what? We maybe want to give him something that has a little more range to it. So I'll give him the rifle. Nice. Looking good, Bringa. Let me save. Carly Storm is saying, hey guys, let's play a game. How long do you think Agrippa will survive in Rimworld? That's a good game. Very good one. Do you think we should move, by the way, Carlos? You know, I wanted to move to, like, a tougher location like the swamp. Is that a good idea, or should we just stay put? Or just move half of our colony there? Yeah, but I wouldn't use console commands. I'm not like that. I don't use that stuff to cheat. Nope. I don't pick up unidentified numbers. Forget that, man. And actually, I could have gotten this guy a much better gun. Where's Bringa? Yeah, let me get him the bayoneted Springfield. That's better. And we'll give Speedy the rifle. Even though he's probably going to get killed. Because he just keeps dropping, man, for no reason. Ooh, Grunt needs a weapon. Put on the sawn-off shotgun. It's actually pretty good. You just have to be very close to use it. We also need to put somebody specifically on research. It's been way too long since we've been able to research without anything getting in the way. So I'm actually going to let Archangel focus entirely on that. And look at that, another raid, man. I love how they say a group of pirates and it's one guy. Yeah, that's not a group. It's raining. He's got a Molotov. We're going to rush him. Worst time for him to have a Molotov. I think we also need more pets, so I want to make sure we're taming. Oh, he's going fast. Hello. There we go. Oh, we shot our bear again, man. The poor bear. What did he ever do to anybody? Nice. He's down. He's definitely dead. And obviously we could take those Molotovs for an eventual attack on the opponent's bases. Poor bear. This time in the rear left leg. Thank you, Carly. So send about 4 or 5 people, see how they will survive. Because if they become sick or injured, you can send medical care and resources to them. Very neat. I'm liking that already. That's a cool idea. Got 2 major break risks here from 2 guns and Speedy. We need to get them back on the Psychite. Especially when they're at an extreme break risk. They're still at a major break risk. And we could take a look and actually see specifically what's upsetting them. For instance, if we go to Speedy, it's the ugly environment, an awful bedroom. He's got a ranged weapon. He wants a melee weapon. In fact, somebody mentioned earlier that we can go ahead and have him do that. But I don't think we actually have any melee weapons. We might need to construct some. We can actually make some pretty awesome stuff here with the Western mod. And one of those is going to be a saber. Where's the saber? Might actually be on another bench. There we go. Cavalry saber. So let's get that. And then we can give that to 2 guns. Where are those traders? Come on, hurry up. We also need to get a cowboy hat for Bringa. That's an essential thing here. So let me add a cowboy hat. We got some beavers. So the thing with beavers, guys, for those of you that haven't played the game, If we don't kill them, they will actually eat every single tree in this region, so they're an invasive species. We need to kill them, and that's actually going to give us a lot of meat for a very long time, so I'm actually okay with that. Go ahead and get them, boys. Oh, that assault rifle is so good. We need a lot of those assault rifles, so I'm hoping that this combat supplier comes well supplied, so we can actually purchase some better weapons. Come on, rain, put that out. Oh, it's not raining right now. We have just a thunderstorm. All right, the gunsmith is here. Beautiful. Let's hope they're bringing what we need. We don't really have anybody who isn't damaged enough to speak with them, but this guy bring us new. Unfortunately, he will never do social. So I'm going to send Egan out. Egan is, well, not, actually, one of our units is a trader. Not this one. Grunt's a writer. I think it's Onasan, actually. Yeah, he's a merchant. So I'll send Egan out. Thankfully, it started raining when it did. Okay, let's take a look here, guys. We've got a lot of medicine we can sell. Luckily, being in a temperate zone, it's quite easy to find it. We've also got some more uranium. We'll sell that off to them. We've got 1,372 silver. And I'm just looking here, and it looks like, unfortunately, they just have basically the weapons we would have. Nothing special here, which is disappointing to say the least. Now, they do have 2 warg females, and we do need more animals. So I'm thinking we'll sell our retarded bear. I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. He's only worth 40 bucks. That's, you know, due to the brain damage. So we'll get 2 warg females here. And I'll sell him some herbal medicine. And all the gold we have. It's not a lot, but, you know, we got to work with what we've got, guys, unfortunately. We'll sell him this shoddy Springfield model 1822 as well. Now, we will take maybe a Frontier 6 shooter. This could potentially be a good weapon, but I'm thinking the only thing worth paying for is maybe the Colt Buntline. And this is actually used by my favorite actually my favorite gunman is Doc Holliday, but Wyatt Earp, I would say my second favorite cowboy, would use this weapon. Unfortunately, we can create it ourselves, so I'm just going to go ahead and deal with that. So those 2 warg females, we need to find them, number 1. And once we locate them, we need to order training for them. So there we go. 2 beauties. Main thing is release. Now, of course, the only issue here is this creates more mouths to feed, and the fact that we just spent a ton of silver bringing those guys here to bring us nothing. You know, we need more advanced traders than that. That was pitiful. We can make all that stuff by ourselves. All right. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and pause here. I just wanted to make sure those traders would come in. And if you guys enjoy this Rimworld type stream, again, it's not the typical game I play on the channel. But if you guys like it, then we'll definitely go ahead and continue this particular Let's Play on the YouTube channel. Since I started it here, we'll make it a YouTube exclusive. So just let me know if you guys want to see it in the future, and we'll go ahead and continue this particular Let's Play. Right now I'm going to save just to make sure everything's going to go okay. But I think we need to start attacking the outpost very soon. And I already have a few guys that have developed major drug habits that have actually damaged themselves physically. As you can see here with chemical damage to their right and left kidney. Another guy's got brain damage, and I kind of want to send them out and get them killed. At least they'll be able to kill a few of the enemy for our guys that are doing okay, and that might be enough. I'm pretty happy with the warg purchase. This is a very fast predatorial animal, so I think it's going to be used very, very well to attack the enemy. The thing I would liken it most to is a hyena. Maybe a hyena mixed with a wild boar. And they are vicious, vicious enemies. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And for any of you guys that have not yet subscribed to me on Twitch, please do. That's very important. We want to make sure that everybody's subscribed to Twitch because, honestly, we're doing like 90% of our streams there. It's very rare that I actually come here and do a YouTube stream. Thanks again for the tips, Carlis, and also Lamir Medima, and everybody else for stopping by. Take care, mates. We should make an anarcho-syndicalist commune. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. But I think politically we're just a standard, Western frontier town, basically. I think is the way it works for us. All right, guys, take care. Have a great, great day.